All right, fortune favors the bold, and here we go. We got four Cardassian gulls, and our job is to destroy them and then run off the other side. So we got some escort ships with us. They're going to absorb some fire. We don't want too many of them to die, and well, let's see what happens. So Tony, welcome in. Hopefully, this is not death to us all, but I think we got some plans here. I think the initial plans are run fast, run far. Yes,
What did you do with your Intrepid? A six?
six straight, unless you want me to do something different.
I was thinking a five might be better, just so we are in a tighter group.
Okay,
But I want to guarantee that we're shooting this thing in the first round and it's not moving. So maybe six is wiser.
that was my thinking. Is a six gets us there for sure, and shooting with not not giving them the range 3 bonus. I don't know.
Okay.
They might get it, but I'm okay with them not.
And we're we're gonna run with the Jim Hadar, following the orders of the guy on the left. Is that what we said, or
Yeah, well, the first ship in the listing, I think, is what. Yeah, so like their left, which would be the battle cruiser.
yeah?
Yeah. So
And,
at least for the first wing, that's going to be the battle cruiser, the
right.
elite battle cruiser, the skill 7 elite battle cruiser.
So that means that we go first then,
It does mean that we go first, yes, in
and then
whatever
the
order we
12.
want, because we're now all skill 6.
All right, works for me. So let's see if six did it for us.
I mean, it should.
Okay, vengeance is up there.
Yep, range 2.
Beautiful. And so I think battle stations is the play.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I will go and I will do my commander action. Now, see, our escorts make this a bit messier. Where do you want your escort?
I think I'd like to place him in front of me.
Okay, I'm going to take mine behind me. Not that I have any
And then,
problem, but it's just. At least for the most part, I'm going to attempt to keep my escort alive. Since I have commander, I seem to be a little more durable, so. Yeah. Uh, I'll go next with the cavort and the.
okay,
Yeah, you can
I'll
put
move.
that escort behind, and the cavort here is going to cloak. And we'll flip off the shields, turn off the shields, flip the shields down. Probably any phrasing other than flip off the shields. Shields? We don't need no bloody shields here.
I have a feeling the shields will not be offended by your gesture.
Yeah, probably not. Hey, and the Klingons are in range 3, at least of the first one here.
Okay, so then the Vorcha needs to do the cool thing and take two target locks.
I think it's
I
only going
guess
to be
just one.
one, but
Okay, so he's gonna spin, or there. He's got a
yeah,
target lock now.
nice.
And what about the Cavort? What are you thinking?
Oh, I cloaked. I cloaked with the cavort. And
Okay.
to reiterate the fun from last week, does it want to? It doesn't want to do. There we go. It's now cloaked.
Love it. Okay, so
All right. Hey.
um, now that would mean all of these guys are on hold orders, but the first wing is on attack orders.
Yes.
So they're gonna move based on that guy.
Looks like it's gonna be front corner arc based off of the your escort.
And
At
that would be four at long range, which is a three bank to the left for
three
both of them.
bank to the left, and that's gonna be these. Nope. That is a
Front.
collision.
Where did he go?
I just backed him up. I undid him.
I don't even see him on the map though.
The battle cruiser? He's back here.
No, the bug is gone.
Oh, the bug's blending into the planet. Do you see him here?
Oh, I see him now. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he very much blends into the planet.
He's a camouflage bug.
That
All
is
right. So
scary. Um, well, the bug has nobody in range 3, so his what does his chart tell him to do? It says scan. And then the battle cruiser is gonna just go meep, meep, get to about here, I'd say. Yeah, that's about. All right.
with the bump, no action for him.
Yeah. Can you pull out the maneuver? There we
It's gone.
go. Perfecto.
So it's looking like no shots for the bad guys on this round.
Good, that's what we wanted. And even if Goal C gets to attack, well, we hopefully are destroying him first.
Yeah. With 4 shots at him, he probably shouldn't last too long. All right, so Gull C has the special ability of slowing us down.
Yep.
So we want to. Well, I'll just fire shots, I guess.
Yeah. I was thinking. What? You want to go first with the vengeance?
We can. I have probably the least accuracy of any of us.
You have
So
battle stage. Yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd like to save the cavort for last, just in case we destroy
he
him
can stay close.
first.
Yeah, I agree. And the Vorcha should shoot because he's got a target lock.
Yeah.
So anyway. So maybe the Vorcha should shoot first.
Okay. Then we'll do that. That's going to be
That
a
would
range
be
3 shot.
And none of the cards benefit him because they're all range 1, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it's going to be 5 dice on 2 dice. He does have the tactical officer, so if you roll a bunch of battle stations, you can just use the target lock as a battle station.
Doesn't help with a bunch of blanks. So I'm thinking all target lock as a target lock.
Yeah, I like that. I'll come in and delete that. Well.
Oh, too bad. But 2 crits and a hit, I can
Maybe
live with that.
Yeah.
All right.
So two shields off of C.
I'm going to take this die and throw it over here.
Okay.
And now the vengeance will be shooting as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouch.
And tactical officer needs to get disabled.
Yep.
All right. 2 and a crit.
Okay. Well, let's nothing. Okay.
Okay. That should eliminate his shields and put a crit on his hull. Yes. Right? He's got
1 normal damage first because they only have 3 shields.
Oh, okay, my fault.
No, you're good.
So even better, we did more to him than I thought.
Uh-huh.
And this one is stunned helmsman.
Ooh, that's nice.
He won't shoot at us even if we miss him.
That? Yeah. Unfortunately, don't have another shot, so it's kind of a waste for me not to take a shot at him.
Yeah.
All right, so this is with the endurance.
Hit, crit.
He's dead anyways.
Yeah. Right, but now he's taking 3 damage, so 1 hit and 2 criticals. 1 and 2.
So very dead
Not
ship.
sure what they were, but doesn't really matter because he's off the table.
Okay. All good.
All right. Now we can clear actions and dice.
Yep. Which gives the Geknach his free scan token
Yep.
for not making an attack.
And now I'm thinking we need to slow down.
Yes. Well,
Um,
we did that for a very intentional reason. Destroy a ship.
right.
But we have now angered the Cardassians.
Well, the slowest the 2 Intrepids can go is a 2.
Or a 1 bank.
And we could get the Klingons in, but if we bank, then these guys won't all be in front of us anymore.
Correct.
Oh, we didn't take any of our second actions from our escorts.
You're right, we didn't. We all should have target
We
locked.
Yeah, we didn't really need them, but
No, but we better
anyway.
remember that for the future. Also, it's the start of round 2. We should probably roll for the incoming bug and battle cruiser. 4.
So 4,
Eh,
which is not ideal. That's going to put them over here.
yeah.
I'll get a range ruler so we know.
Yeah, thank you. That's going to be bug and
And they should be in the middle of range 2.
yes.
So is the bug first? Yeah, the bug's first. So the bug should be on the side you're put. Yeah, and the bug goes over here.
Okay.
And then the bug makes the decisions on this fleet.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and now everybody's on attack orders because we've angered them.
That sounds right. So, yeah. Sorry, I am resetting my keyboard because my controls are not happy with me right this second. There we go. They are happy again. Okay.
And it says the 3 Cardassians are not in formation, so they all choose their own
targets, yeah.
Their own targets.
Okay. Well, that's helpful, I think. I'm just gonna flip C down there. Yeah, A's the annoying one because he's gonna live. He's gonna cancel crits, especially at the way we've been rolling crits. B's gonna move and make multiple shots, and C's going to stop us from spending battle stations and evades. So we should try to kill C.
Okay, that's the left. No.
Or sorry, D. Straight ahead.
Yeah, D. Okay. So I say we do 2s, the Klingons do 3s, puts us all in line again, and we shoot targets of opportunity. Mostly.
Klingons would need to do 4s because we went 2 faster than them.
Okay, then that.
We did 6s, yeah.
Well, but it still may not be a bad idea to have them hang back just a little bit, in case something survives this round.
Okay, yeah,
I'm fine with that. And then they're so far enough that they can move forward and kill it.
Okay, so Klingons doing 3s. There, I got that. And then we do 2s?
I think so.
Okay, I buy that. And let's not forget our bonus action, which...
For me, it should be probably undisabling my tactical officer, who I didn't actually need, because I should have had a target lock.
Yeah, and it's any action, so...
Yeah, so I will probably undisable him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so now that we're done with that, this bug activates first.
Yes, he does.
Because he's...
Okay, so that is front right corner.
Okay, and the die says 1. So right corner, 1 long range is a 2 straight for both him and the big guy.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that we're going to move the big guy in a minute.
Yes. So that's going to be Yeah, no actions there, so scan.
Okay. And then all of these gulls are going to go next, starting with A.
Yeah, because they're all skill 5.
Right. So A rolled a 2. I'm assuming the corner arc.
Yes. Yeah,
And
front corner, left. Yeah, left
it's going to be a
corner.
2 bank to the left for him.
2 bank left. Okay.
And he missed his target lock step.
He did. He does have a couple of ships at range 3.
Okay.
So he is evading. Okay.
Okay. And now
B.
we're going to do B, which is also a corner arc.
Yep. Front right.
And got a 6. At long range is a hard 3 to the right.
Hard 3 to the right. Which is a red maneuver, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So no action. And no target lock for him.
And D
So
also
we're going to
misses
roll.
his target lock.
And he got a 6, and we're straight in front of him.
We are.
And 3 bank to the right.
You got a 6? Oh, sorry,
yeah, I did.
I misread that. Yeah, 3 bank to the right. Okay.
I kind of like the way this is looking.
And he's got a ship in range, so he evades.
Okay. And then
We go.
Vengeance isn't going to crash. I think the Gech should move first.
Okay.
We'll just go left to right, I think.
Sure. Gotcha. Did that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, leave him behind. Or even off to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put him off to the left. Let's see. I wish to evade, and I wish to target lock.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to target lock that away. And I think we said, what, D is the annoying one?
Yeah, D's the one we don't like. But the cavort's probably the last one that's going to shoot.
Yeah.
So we want to waste a target lock if that ship's dead by the time you shoot? Or would we rather put it over here on A?
I could put it on A. I don't...
Or we can just forego that, let the cavort shoot first, because it has a target lock, and then take targets of opportunity with the other ships if the D goes down.
And if we really want to do that, I'll put my scan out as well.
Okay.
And then I will shoot first.
Yeah, I think that's... Okay, so the endurance.
Yep.
Slightly ahead.
Yeah, leave it behind. All right, so commander is 1. And then it's D that's going to stop me from using battle stations. So what else is going to help? It's a target lock. Right? That's the only thing that makes sense here. And again, I'll work on taking out ship D. I think that's what makes sense to me.
Except for if we don't wipe this one out, then we can't all bank to the right and get off the map together. So
well,
something to consider when we're choosing our targets is all.
Here,
we don't want to leave one hanging out. You can hit all 3 of them right now.
Okay, then here move my target lock over to A.
Okay, because I'm thinking the Vorcha
can do a double on like B and D.
Can double up on these guys, but you're the only one that has a shot on this one aside from the cavort.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right, and then we'll do the Vengeance next. And then move the Miranda up behind him. And then he's going to undisable as his free action and battle stations as his action.
Okay, now until D is destroyed, that battle station isn't going to be usable.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if
All
you're
right.
shooting at D or not. It's just you're not going to be able to use it. And I know you have the tactical officer, so you're going to be
Yeah.
okay.
I'm thinking though that it might be more fun to have the Vorcha and the Cavort shoot D first,
Yeah,
and then it'll free up our tokens to shoot at these other two.
yeah. If they can knock it out, that would be fantastic. We'll see.
And I can only shoot these two.
Well, hey,
I'm just hoping the Vorcha can shoot D because
well,
that's the.
here it's moved. Let's
It's got it barely,
nice.
but it's catching the back end of it.
Okay, so a couple of target locks.
Yes, please. And what's more important that we kill? I know D for sure, but which one had the worst ability, A or B?
Okay.
A cancels a crit,
B
and B
slows us,
says,
or B gets to double tap or shoot two different
"We don't."
ships.
I think we want to kill B then. So second target lock will come here.
Yeah, I'm only worried about splitting our fire because if we just chip away, we're not actually killing any ships.
This is true. Well, at this moment, D is our focus.
It
So
is.
once we kill that, then we'll make decisions about A and B. But I wanted to put a lock in a place that it makes sense.
It does, right?
Um,
And we need the locks around anyway. Okay, battlecruiser B needed to do a two straight, right?
yeah,
To
to
get
catch
caught
up to
up
his
here.
turn. But I don't think he's got nothing.
He's got
So
nothing,
he'll.
so I mean his action doesn't really matter. He scans. And then what? These guys need to go. So battlecruiser A, it's front arc, extreme range.
Although it may not be after he moves. A 1. Extreme range is a 4 straight. So they're going to crunch again.
Yep.
He crunched. Let me just get a straight template here.
Yep. Yeah, I could probably just do a 3 straight.
No, that crunch too.
Yeah.
But he's close. I'll just. Okay.
Here, a 2 straight.
Oh, I can't move him. You got to do it.
And then just there we go.
There he is. And then this guy.
Can also probably do no, not even a
He's
2.
crunch too.
A 1 straight. He can do.
We're gonna leave him here because that's perfect.
Yeah, he did about a 1 straight.
Okay, but that puts firing arc on the Cavort, still the closest ship.
It is, yeah. Hey, that's okay
So,
though.
well, he's the most defensive of the ships too, so
He
that's
is.
probably good news for us. All right.
All right.
So
that means battlecruiser A gets to shoot first.
yes, with 6 dice front arc.
6? Wait, why 6?
It's just 5. I keep thinking it's a battleship, not a cruiser.
Yeah, no, those are probably coming in part 3.
Yeah, that's what I read. And Breen, which are not too terribly scary. All right, he rolled 2 crits and a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
But you've got your cloak on.
Yeah. Plus my natural, my super fancy operations officer that lets me roll an extra die. Okay, 6 dice.
Version.
Yeah, that's 3. There we
Okay.
go. That's good enough. Yay.
Why is it not converting? Am I
It doesn't matter. I got 3 evades.
okay?
I mean, if I convert there, I got 4. So, all good.
Yeah, I'm just not sure why it wasn't converting for me, but okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you more than did it without having to spend your evade. So great news.
Yep. Battlecruiser B is out of range.
Okay,
We're just
and then
going
it's
through
all six
motions here,
are
and
all
now
of the
now it's
sixes.
us. Yep. The
So yeah, I think we stick with the planet and the cavort shoots D.
Yep. I like
'Cause I'm
it.
not confident that the two Federation ships can kill D by themselves.
Nope. Well, we did this to be offensive anyways. So D shooting it. Sorry, the cavort shooting at D with 4 dice at range 2. That's pretty good.
Why don't you spend your target lock
I could.
and reroll that one?
Well, if our goal is to kill it this round, then yes, I will do so. Nope.
Too bad it's a battle station.
But with my
All
scared
right.
token, he does nothing other than spend his evade, so that he only loses 2 shields.
Okay.
So he is down to 1 shield.
And now the Vorcha is going to take a shot at range 2.
Okay, trying to give more opportunity shots. Yes, I buy this.
Okay. So Vorcha is shooting these 5 dice at the back end of that Cardassian ship.
Yep.
And I think he will spin that target lock as a battle stations.
I agree. And we'll roll this 1 defense die. We'll roll.
Did I delete you?
Yeah, I think he did. We'll roll this 1 defense die. Nope.
Hey,
Okay.
I like those odds.
4.
So he's down to 1 hit left.
Yep. Shield, and then 3 hits.
Okay.
Yeah. One.
Ooh, that was fun.
2.
I got the second one.
And 3.
Okay. And so I'm thinking I pump into him, and then you wipe out as much as you can on
A.
the A.
I agree. I think that's a good choice.
Okay.
Let's.
So I'm taking.
If you get 2 normal hits, you're good. Or 2 hits in general, you're good.
Well, and I can't spend my battle stations.
You got a hit and a crit. You're good.
Okay. And then he can't. No, he'll roll that, but even if he evades, it's still.
Yep.
All right. So no evade. So first one's a hit, and the last one is a crit, and we are halfway to victory.
Okay. Then I will shoot at A.
Oh, that was a direct hit.
Oh, darn. Need that later. Or do I change gears, shoot at B? Because I have a shot either way.
So we killed D.
Yes, D is gone.
B is the one that shoots at 2 ships.
Yeah. Here's what I'm doing. I'm looking at A. A's going to cancel a crit. A's got an evade. And I'm just kind of going, that's a lot for me to potentially chew through and have.
On your.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, and B has the target lock, which means that you can use it too, because it's from the Vorcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your odds are better at eating him up than him.
Or,
and we can always turn.
Yeah.
Well, and here, thinking of it that way, we can all kind of veer off to the left and head towards this one on the next turn, and then fly off the map past these 2 guys that are close, and never even take a shot from these guys, hopefully.
Or take a shot.
Yeah. So if we can wipe this guy out early, turn this way and take him out second, and then get off the map.
Then I'll take my shot at B.
That one's on top of that one.
I couldn't do that again if I tried.
Certainly not in real life.
I'm gonna use the Vorchaz target lock.
Makes sense to me.
I reroll these 2. Okay, and then spin my
I
battle
like it.
station.
That's
And
4 hits.
place a time token and leave it. Yeah, battle hardened. So 4 hits on to B. Okay, 3 hits on to B. Bye bye
So shield
shields.
on. Lovely.
Great.
Okay.
I mean, not
So
it
now,
could have been better, but
A is going to shoot back,
yes.
and the
And
closest ship.
I think it's me.
Well, let's measure because it's close. 6-2, 6-0.
Ah,
It's the cavort.
okay.
And I'll go ahead and fire the 4 dice at the cavort.
Okay. I'll get.
And he got a hit crit.
Okay. I'll get 6 defense dice here. Ouch.
Well, one of them converts.
Converts. No. Okay.
Oop.
Okay. One of them converts. There. I got 1. I'll spend my evade. 2.
And that dodges everything. Yep.
And that dodges everything.
And you can put a token on that evade and keep it.
Yes, I will do that. I need a couple of time tokens down here. So that's got a time token on it, and Battle Hardened has a time token on it. Okay, there we go.
So this Galler now,
Yeah,
and he's shooting at me.
and maybe me.
Oh yeah.
I'm 6'7". Yeah, that's 6'9". Yeah, so
Who's
both of
shooting?
us, both intrepids.
I'll shoot at the endurance then.
So with 3
And then,
dice.
okay. Oh, because he's splitting.
Yes. Yeah, it's it's rolling minus 1 attack die on each attack.
Okay. We're not counting this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hits
2 hits.
on you.
I get 2 defense dice. This is okay.
And you got a battle stations token you can spend.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or just your evade. Or
No,
I'll
spend the battle station.
Okay.
And make it nothing.
Okay. Now your turn to shoot at me.
This seems so unfriendly.
I know.
It is. It was very unfriendly.
Especially when you roll like that. Alright, so I dodged 1. And I'll lose 2 shields.
And there's still going to be an attack by the Jemadar attack ship A, who's 8, 9, and then onto the cavort.
Does it attack the escort if it's closer?
Okay. The rules there are.
When making an attack, so they count as the closest ship when making an attack. So you can put your escort in a position to make it so you're more likely to get shot at.
Okay, then the escort is the target, but the cavort's gonna absorb that shot.
Right.
Because reasons.
Because we can.
Yeah, mostly because we can.
It says when either ship is in an escort formation is targeted, the player chooses to have the attack target either ship.
Yeah. So thus the Gehnok is getting the attack.
Okay, and so this guy's throwing 4 dice.
3 dice? He's just a little baby attack ship.
Yeah, I was trying to do the Galler again.
No, no, boo.
Ooh. All right, so 3 from the bug, and he got a hit crit.
Really? Okay, I need one evade or battle station. Okay, one evade it was. I'll spin the other evade.
Okay, and take nothing.
Ouch. This is why
And
we don't trust me rolling defense dice, by the way. Ever.
this is this is the end of round 2.
All right, bye-bye scan token. Actually, you're going to go sit near passive sensors.
Oh, no bad trades coming this turn.
I did not lose a shield, so my evade does nothing. The cloak is gone, so I'll restore my shields. Time tokens tick away.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, do we divide our forces at this point, or do we all go after A?
Okay.
And if we bank into A, there's a good chance A will be in our way and cause us to bump and not give us action.
That's what I was thinking. I think the get knock can do like a one straight.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The
And I'm thinking the
Vortra should maybe do a two.
bank.
Or two straight. Or
He's not going to be there though.
he's not
If he
going to
does
be
a
there.
2,
See,
he's only going to be able to shoot the keys.
okay.
He needs to bank because it's going to be over here is where the battle's taking
Let's
place.
see. The goal A targeted technically targeted the escort. So the escort's in the front corner. So what does a front corner on a goal do? A lot of that's range 2 and closing. So it's close range.
It'll be straights or banks or a hard turn.
So the goal's likely to end up in this area.
Yeah, this neck of the woods over here. Or over here, actually, because it's a bank.
Oh,
So,
right. It's going to bank towards. Right. It's gonna end up in this neck of the woods.
Which means he'll be directly in front of these guys. And then the closest ship to this guy, 6'9", 5'8". It's me for sure.
That's
I'm in a side arc.
Side arc. Closing, so it's close.
And so he's likely going to be banking or turning.
So he's going to end up in here.
He'll bank here or he'll turn here. So he's going to be right in front of us in this neck of the woods. So the Vorchak could bank, I think, and miss him. But you and I are going to have to go past him.
Well, I've got 360 fire at least. That's my saving grace.
So I'm almost thinking I should hard turn. That'd put me about here.
Okay.
Which should put me at him. And then the Vorcha and you can take him down while me and the Cavort work on him.
So what do you want me to do? Like a 2?
Well, you could technically go right past both of them and use your 360.
I could, but I don't want to go way too fast.
Yeah, and then you spend the rest of the game turning around.
Right, which makes no sense because our goal is get out.
And we can't even approach get out until these two are dead. So.
So I'm almost thinking I do like I could even one bank left.
You're gonna crash.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, then I'll one bank left with you, and likely crash as well. And I'll 2 bank with the Vorcha, and hopefully he doesn't crash so he can get us some target locks.
Okay. So what did you want the Vorcha to do? 2 bank?
I think 2 bank to the left.
Okay.
And the 2 Intrepid should do this 1 bank to the left. And then the Cavort, I don't know. The Cavort could do a 1 or a 3 come about, which would be kind of exciting. But then he'd have to take a turn flying in front of that battle cruiser. But then he could do another 3 come about and then fly off the map, and we should have everything dead by then, hopefully.
Yeah, or he could just do a one straight. I know that's
And
not exciting, but I think that might be the safe play.
I'm not sure it's safe. I'm 90% confident he's going to crash into that Galler and not
Okay.
be able to cloak, and he'll be a dead Cavort.
Okay. What about doing a like three straight? He has photon torpedoes that he can shoot out of his rear arc.
Except for he's a new Cavort, right? So he doesn't actually have. Oh, we
Nah,
have old Cavort.
he's an
We're not
old.
flying an Alliance Cavort. Okay. Then
He's an
yeah,
old.
I can.
If you were gonna run, if you were gonna run torpedoes, you were not running them off of a new cavort.
No.
Nah.
All right. Except for range 2 to 3. So he's probably going to be at range 1, which nullifies the torpedoes.
Okay, four straight then.
Okay.
You can do a four straight.
Ooh. Okay, I can live with that. We're not that close to the end of the map. We're in the middle.
Yeah. And even
Okay.
then, he'll still have the flexibility to like turn or do something else to get back in the fight
If needed.
if needed. Right, and he can use the Klingons' target lock as his own target lock. So
Right.
the
Okay.
Vortex. So I don't know.
I
We'll see.
think we're planned then.
I think we are. Well, let's see how this all
So
goes wrong.
this bug goes first, right? Except,
The B bug goes first.
well, yep. Corner arc for both ships that are
Yeah,
close. So,
extreme. Yeah.
yeah, we'll roll that real quick. And the bug is deciding on a 6, which is a 3 hard turn to the right. That's going to be wonderful for them.
Yeah, they had one chance to do that move and they pulled it off.
We're at range 3, but he doesn't have he does have a shot. So that'll be a battle stations for him.
Lucky duck.
Okay. And then the Gallers are going to go, starting with A, which is corner arc, I think, because it's the escort.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Corner arc
So escort, corner arc, closing
closing.
is a 2 bank for him.
Two bank right.
Yes, to his right.
Okay.
And that puts him right where we thought he'd be.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
B.
Then looks like I'm closest in the side arc.
Yes. Closing.
Okay. Side arc for closing is a hard 2.
Hold on. Goal A would have target locked.
Oh yeah, he would have.
Technically, he target locked the escort
Right.
because that was the closest. B also would target lock now.
But it'll be on the vengeance.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what?
And now he can do. He did a hard 2 to the left, I think. Let me double check though. Yeah. Hard left to red.
Okay.
So no action.
And A also had
And
no action, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
No, A's good. A should be able to take an evade
Okay.
because he didn't bump anything.
A evading is very annoying. Very, very annoying.
Okay, so Gull B, Gull A, they're done. These guys are still too high captain skill to move.
Yep.
So we're going to do us.
Yeah.
So I think the Vorcha first is fine.
Or the Vorcha or the Cavort?
I meant the Cavort, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll move the escort. You want?
No, because am I cloaking? It doesn't make much sense to cloak. Oh, let's see. Did I get? Oh, I'm in range 1 still.
We can move your escort to the front of you, and then it's not the target.
Yeah, because that'll take me away from being targeted by B. Um, okay, so
Or
here's
do we want you to be the target because you're more defendable than anybody else?
uh, yeah. I okay. Make me the target. Put it behind me, and I'll cloak and I'll evade. No, it makes sense. I am defensive. Let's do it. And that'll mess with the battle cruiser A the most. Actually, what would mess with battle cruiser A the most is moving it. No, leave it. Leave the Brel behind me,
Okay.
and then this
Um.
needs to be on. Yeah. Okay.
So let's go ahead and move the endurance, who's likely going to smush.
Okay. That was
Smush.
why I shouldn't have moved. Put the escort behind me.
Well, did we?
No, it's fine. It's life happened.
Okay.
I'll put it off to this side.
Well, and
Or
it's
this side? No, that's
mm,
bumps.
mm, that's a bump on that side.
And it's got to be a bump behind me.
Yeah, that means it'll be the target of this. Well,
Yeah.
I might be because I'm going to bump. I'm probably going to bump in front of him.
Okay.
But actually, that might be kind of ideal, is to put your ship back here so I bump into it and have a shot
Okay.
directly
Then I'll
on
put it back.
him.
There we go. All right.
Okay. I know I'm gonna bump and I'm gonna lose an action. I'd kind of like to see what the Vorcha is gonna do,
Sure. Let's give the Vorcha that chance then.
because if I'm the
Nope.
reason he bumps, I'm gonna be pretty sad. No, okay,
Nope.
that's he's bumping anyway.
He ends up about there.
Okay.
Probably turned. So where do you want his escort?
I'm not. Well, he's the target of this ship anyway, so might as well make the escort be the target on that side. Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry. I just There we go.
There. And then my turn, and I'm certainly gonna bump. So I'm just gonna grab the one and see about where I'm gonna be. It doesn't look like the placement of your escort mattered. But that means all of us can shoot at B.
Yeah.
And two of us can shoot at A.
Okay.
I think I'm a little further up.
There you
go. Right there.
Where do you want your well, here you can put your escort. I think it's gotta be behind you.
I'm pretty sure that's the only spot that's available at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So question is, should we try to eliminate B first? Just to get it on the map before the cavort and the endurance shoot? Because we can all turn and kind of chase this last galler if we need to.
Oh yeah. We should definitely try to get B off the map.
And I mean, if the Vorcha does it, do I have anything else in my arc? I mean, I could shoot at the bug and the cruiser, but that's
cruiser
not
A
going to
still
help.
needs to go.
But we're talking raw dice here, so
yeah, I know.
The Vorcha, I think the Vorcha should shoot first anyway, because the Vorcha's got the extra for being in the front arc at close range.
Yep. And if it kills it, it kills it. All right, let's do battlecruiser A. Has a shot. Ooh, close ship's gonna be. Yeah, close ship's in the front left corner.
Okay. So let me roll.
Yeah.
It's a 1. And this is based on the battleship?
Yes. So that's a 1
Front
straight.
corner. 1 straight. So he bumps.
Yeah.
And if he bumps, then that means that his
He
friend's gonna bump.
may. Oh,
Can you undo it, or
yeah, I clicked it twice. That's where he was. It's Battleship A. So 1. I don't.
oh, he just cleared.
Yep. So he has a shot. So he gets a battle station.
His bug friend,
His bug friend follows him.
and he was in contact last time, so that means he's free from bumping this time.
Is he?
Well, I mean, he's basically retouched the same spot again.
Okay. Well, then we should actually fix that. But yeah, okay.
Well, like I said, he was touching last time. He made a full movement, so he should be just touching again. He didn't actually overlap.
Yeah, it's because they're touching on an angle.
Yeah.
So when one shot off and then the other came into an angle, you're only safe if you're perfectly straight behind somebody. But we'll let it go. I mean, it's
Yeah.
in favor of that's not.
I'm thinking it's not a bump, but
Yeah. All right.
okay. And then we got to get this other guy to do a hard. What did he do? A hard 2?
Yeah, it was a hard 2 to the right.
So I should put them side by side.
Um,
Oh, they crunched.
that actually makes sense. It shouldn't, but yeah. That maybe I don't think I set him up too close. Maybe I did.
Too late to know now.
Yeah, I just well normally. Yeah, normally I have them. Yeah, that's about the. Yeah, I think it's gonna be there. That's the.
Action for him. Which is actually handy, because that would have stunk for the Vorcha.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Battlecruiser A gets the first shot. The
He's throwing 6 at the escort or the cavort.
let's make it at the cavort.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to disable my shields, but yeah, I have 7 hull. This can work.
He only got a hit crit, but with his
Uh,
battle stations, it's 2 more.
okay. Okay.
So 3 and a crit.
All right.
Okay, that's 2 and an evade.
Yeah.
So
So what?
the
I
crit
take
goes to
a crit.
yeah. It'll hit your reinforced hull though.
Yeah. Okay. All my turns are red. Put this by my dial. Okay. All my turns be red.
Now this
Yeah.
guy is shooting,
At
but
the,
he's at long range, so we'll throw that crit away. I don't want to see that again.
so this is at your escort. Your escort takes it, or you want the Vorcha to take it?
The Vorcha's got reinforced
Well,
hull,
plus
and
shields.
yeah, I want the Vorcha to take it because the crit's double on the
Yeah.
escort. So I think I can take at least the 1 hit.
Okay. You got
So
2
that
hits.
with is that range 3 or just 1?
It was range 2.
Range 2. So I'll throw that one away. I only get 1 die.
No.
And nothing. So it's fine. 2 hits.
Bye-bye shields.
Oh, that's true. I was going to put it on my reinforced hull, but I guess I don't need to.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
We go now.
I say we try to slaughter B.
I agree, and I think
And
that starts with the Vorcha.
yeah, he's got the most likely chance of doing more damage. And that Gull B has already lost his shields, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if he gets 4 hits, 5 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of these dice.
Yep.
That's 4 hits.
That's 4. Let's see if it holds. It
That's
held.
enough.
Okay.
Okay. That's a dead Gull. And I'm going to put those 4 on him. 1, 2.
Oh, that's how I know where goal A was. It was just at the fringes of range 1 on the covert. Yeah, it was like that.
So does that mean the Cavort can't shoot him then?
Correct. Yeah, because I remember measuring that. I was like just at the tip, the like very edge of the arc on range 1. Yeah, it's like
Currently
going
put him at 4.
through. Yeah.
Which
Well,
means he's
it's
at.
because I messed up on it, but it's right there. It's like that's where it was the before things got messed up. Because this shows that arc going through the covert space.
Okay. So here's the issue. The Vorcha just killed the target that I could kill. We haven't been shot by this bug yet. So what do you say I try to kill it?
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, it's not really helping our end game of getting off the map or
No,
anything,
but
but
it's one less shot somebody's going to take, so and it's kind of the
specific.
shot you have.
All right, so I'm shooting at the bug with 4 dice and no quality. We'll see how it goes. Better than I thought.
Okay. The bug is obligated to spend its battle station token.
Okay, that makes a shot suck, so that's better.
Yep.
So 1 hit, 1 crit. That eliminates his shields.
Yep, and that is bug A, which is that one.
Done.
Okay.
Okay.
So I should 360 onto goal A, which isn't going to make any
I
difference. Again, because he ignores crits, he's got an evade. I almost think I should just shoot at bug A to just take him off the map. I understand A is our what we got to shoot, but
Well, you could potentially take the bug off the map and not be shot again.
yeah. And I get 5 dice to shoot bug A. They're just raw dice, but I mean, so are my 3 dice into A. I don't know.
If you whittle it down, though, that gives us a better chance of taking him out
Sure.
on the next round. And I don't want to spend too many more rounds because we're about to start round 4, and that's going to bring out 2 more. 2 more elites.
Okay.
Oh, they're not elites. That's
No,
red
they're
elites.
normals. Great. I did nothing.
Okay, so it didn't matter who you shot at.
No. I
All
mean,
right, so
if I'd shot at the bug, I might have had another hit, but it didn't matter.
Okay.
which leaves us with the cavort who has no shot. Yeah. Okay. Goal A gets a shot at your escort.
Okay. But it's probably better if I take it.
Yeah.
Because if they roll double. Well, and how much hull does the escort have? 5?
5. Yeah. That's why I put the 5 markers on him.
Yeah. If he gets 1 crit and 3 hits, it's toast.
Well, you
So,
yes,
but he still has 2 defense dice.
he
So,
does get those. And we need what? We need half. We need 2 of our escorts to survive.
right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have 4 escorts survive, but
Well, but the difference is I still have 4 shields and 4 hull,
yes.
and don't count as doubles on me. And if he
Correct.
hits me good, I can run away
Correct.
because I'm still pointed off the map. So I, ooh, can you use extend shields to fix yourself?
I don't think so.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Friendly ship within range. Okay, I think I should take the shot. I'd rather have the escort survive.
Okay. Uh,
That's 2 and a
it,
crit.
I need to
Okay,
check. Okay, the escort was not in range 1.
awesome.
Did you roll defense dice?
Not yet. I'm removing the target lock that was on me because I destroyed the bug that, or
Ah,
the
yep, yep.
the ship that owned the target lock. I'm rolling these 2 defense dice here,
Okay. Roll well.
and
Yeah.
it looks like 1. So I hit crit.
So 2 shields.
Yeah. Now I'm not liking the idea of,
Yes, I'm with you there. It's okay. We gotta make some stuff happen. Um, a bug A is going to shoot at. I believe it's going to be the cavort.
yeah, the escort here.
Is it the escort or is it the cavort? That's the.
Well, you're at 1. Yeah, it's you, the
It's the
cavort.
cavort. I mean, it doesn't matter, but we'll say
Okay,
it
and with
matters.
4 dice, um, he rolled 2 crits,
Okay.
and his battle stations was spent already. So
I'm gonna roll these 6 defense dice.
shouldn't you have an evade because you
I already.
put a time token?
Oh, you're right. I spent a time token on it. Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, you have a conversion, so that's 1 plus an evade is 2, and you dodged everything he threw at you.
Okay. Eek. Again, me with my green dice. How bad does this get?
It's pretty awful.
Okay.
So we got the other bug over here shooting at the escort,
Yeah.
and with 3 dice, I think I'm gonna let the escort take it.
Okay. I endeavor to roll poorly.
I love it.
Well, he had a battle station token. It's
That's
two
unfortunate, but
it's 2 normal hits. It's
oi.
2 normal hits.
Okay, so he's down to 3 now.
Yep.
Okay, I may not be letting my escort take more hits in the future.
I understand that.
Okay, so that was the last ship to fire that round. So I'm going to put a mission token on round 3, and we are at the beginning of round 4. So we should roll a die and see where those new bugs are coming in.
Uh-huh. With any luck, 6? No, of
How about
course.
it's going to be over here on the side?
Yeah,
Do you want the range template or?
please.
Okay,
Just
I
because
thought you were just going to eyeball it there.
no, I can't really eyeball. range 2. Okay.
Good.
Well, that's where they're going to live. It makes sense that they'd come out in um, cloak formation. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I'm thinking the Cavort ought to do a 1 straight, and then he'll have the 2 to 3 range that he needs on that Galler.
I completely agree.
Um, I don't know that the Endurance has much of a... well, you do if you do a turn. But if you do a hard turn left, you're going to be here. And then it's going to take 2 hard turns to get you back pointed at the top of the map. And can you survive the onslaught for 3 rounds?
Yes, I can. What's a goal likely to do in the rear? Bank or turn?
And I'm guessing it's a left turn, so that puts him
It's
in
like
this neck of
50-50. It's all 50-50.
I'm thinking the Borcha needs to do a hard turn then, so he's pointed at the gull too. And I
Yeah.
should probably also do a hard turn.
Yeah, which means I need to do a hard turn.
And if all 4 of our ships are able to pump in damage into that one Galler, we should be able to take him off the map. And then the only focus is survive and leave.
Yeah.
And, kill targets of opportunity on the way off the map.
Yeah, I'm with you. So what, you thinking 2 turn?
I think I'm going to do a 2 turn with both the Vorcha and the Endurance, yeah.
Okay.
So you got them both set.
I do.
They're good to go.
Oh,
Okay.
before we got to that point, did you want to extend shields on anybody?
Yeah. Who
Well,
needs them?
okay, if you do that, you're going to be on Ox Power. So then you wouldn't get any actions this round. So that's the trade off.
Um,
I think you're okay not doing it.
I think so too.
Nobody's like, I mean, it would be if we wanted the Vorcha to cloak, but I don't think that's happening.
No, I'm not worried about it cloaking. I
No.
want it for attack value.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm good with.
What else is it gonna?
He's still pretty durable because he's got almost all of his hull.
Yeah. I almost
He's
think you
only
like with the bonus action on the Vorcha, you probably evade just to.
maybe.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Yeah.
Or quadruple target lock.
Yeah, except you can only have 2, but
I know, but how much fun would that be?
lots.
All right. So, I guess we do this bug first. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, this bug first.
Yeah.
Because and then we do these 2 bugs second. And then we do the Galler. And then us. And then the battle cruisers. So, arc. Corner arc at.
We call that
It looks like.
long. They're leaving. They're trying to leave.
Yeah, it looks like we're departing. So, so that bug rolled a 2. And is a 2 bank to the left for
2
both.
bank left. Okay.
You got the battle cruiser.
Always 1 ship off.
He crunched.
He crunched. Okay, then he should be about there.
Okay, so no action for him.
Okay.
Thank you, Escort, for making that messy for him.
Yeah.
And now these 2 bugs. The one on the left has us in the front corner arc.
Yep.
And that puts him at a 6 at extreme range. Which is a hard 3 to the right.
Hard 3 right.
For him and his friend. And then they have ships within range 1 to 3, so there'll be evading. Because I don't think either one of them has a shot.
No.
So then that takes us into the Galler. Closest ship is me, I think. I mean you, the Endurance. Looks like the rear corner.
Yeah, and that means it's going to be on. The target lock's going to shift to my escort.
with a 6 in the rear corner at close range. He's doing a hard 3 towards you, and so that would be his left.
Okay,
over
hard
here.
3 left. There we go.
No action because it's red. Oh man, that means all of our hard turns are gonna miss him.
Yeah. It was 50-50.
Well, and hard turns about as much as we could do. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. Maybe the
I might
Vorcha should
have the
have.
360. We'll see.
The Vorcha probably should have done a 3 come about.
Yeah.
It's still male.
Well.
Oh well.
What else we got? It's Argo. Yeah.
That's it's ours, yeah. So I think the Cavort ought to go do his little one straight, and I think the other guy's way out of range now, yeah?
Nope.
No, you got him.
Okay, so I will target lock.
Okay. And then your free action, nothing's going to be shooting at you. So you might as well take an offensive action if you have
If
anything.
only I had one, right?
Well, can you scan? Or no, you've shot every turn.
I didn't shoot last round. I couldn't
That's
shoot
true.
last round. Yeah, I couldn't shoot last round. So I do have a scan, but that's free. And
can you... Ooh, sensor echo backwards a little bit.
Okay, so like I can do a sensor echo 1 to the right or 2 to the right and backwards?
I think so, and that'll center him on you a little better. Yeah, I like it.
And then
do you want your escort in front of you?
In front of no.
Side?
What's not going to mess up everybody else?
Well, we're all doing hard 2s. So the front or the right side is probably the safest.
Stick them on the right side.
And more likely to mess up them.
Great, stick them on the... Oh, hold on, can you pick up the Brel again?
Got it.
Shift him off just a little. I grabbed that. Okay. I grabbed his hole marker before. All right. Okay. Sounds good.
I think the endurance should go next, just so he's out of the way.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's the only way we do get stuff out of the way.
Looks like you cleared him. Barely.
Yeah, barely. So I should commander.
You want to put your escort maybe here?
Yeah. And I feel like I should target lock. No, I shouldn't. I already have a target lock. I feel like I should... Ooh. I should scan? I'll scan.
You don't have a shot. He's just out of your range.
He is just out of my range. I'll still scan. Whatever I decide to shoot, having one less defense die will be good.
I'm thinking your escort might be getting shot at. Why don't you take a second evade?
Okay. Okay, I'll take a second evade.
It might be my escort that gets shot.
It might be. All right, I've gone.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident I'm not going to have a shot either. Did I crunch?
Nope. Not even
okay,
close.
I'm okay. Okay. I kind of want to put my escort over here, but I'm afraid if I do that, it might hurt the Vorcha.
Oh. I think you've hurt the Vorcha no matter what you do. I think having it behind you or the side's less likely to hurt it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what actions do you want?
Thinking evade sounds good.
I think evade is good. And I think you could target lock something. Or no, battle stations. You always want battle stations.
Yeah, battle stations might help me on an additional defense roll.
And you have battle hardened. Of course you want battle stations.
Yeah. All right, so I basically have commander.
Yeah.
And a tactical officer, so if I do get a shoot at something.
All right.
All right, let's see what
Let's.
that Forcha is going to do. Did I crunch?
Yeah. See,
I
no matter
crunched.
what you did, your rear corner was going to be behind. Yeah.
Let's
That
make life
might have
miserable
actually
for
helped
others.
you, though. I think you might actually have a shot on the Galler now.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Yep, you do.
Okay.
And I'm not sure you would have had one otherwise. There.
Okay. No actions, unfortunately, but
Okay, do you want your escort behind you? Because you will take a shot from the bug. Necessarily. I think you'll still. I mean, I think you're going to take it regardless, but
I
you
think
will.
I'm taking it no matter which side I'm on.
It's
Um,
the Galler.
but
Yeah, no matter what you do, you're going to get it from the Galler. So.
and the battleship here is gonna, or the battle cruiser is gonna not bump into that. It'll bump into his own ship, if anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. As far as actions go, he's done. So we'll, I think we'll just move that battle cruiser and that battle cruiser and
Yeah, so let's
see
start
what's up
with A. Definitely a ship in the forward arc
at super close range.
at hyper close range.
And that would be a one straight, which crunches him. So I love it. That's wonderful.
Yeah, he
Couldn't
goes
have done
boink.
better.
He did have
And
to
as a result,
move in order to get there,
right.
which
So
means this
no
ship also
action,
goes crunch.
and the bulk gets no action. I'm loving the chain reaction, no action thing. It's great.
Okay, battle cruiser B needs to get caught up, and that was what, a two straight?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, yeah, he did not bump,
He did not bump. He has a shot, so he gets battle stations.
and then he will shoot. Which the cavort. Oh, what did the cavort ever take its second action?
Yeah, scan. He
Which
sensor echoed.
he sensor echoed,
Yes, into the path of the battle cruiser,
and he target locked was
and he
his main action,
target
right?
locked. Yes, that was the purpose there.
Okay, so you need to roll good this time.
Um, yeah, at least I
No,
have
no
some new dice
pressure.
coming.
So 6 dice
Uh huh.
against
6 dice.
dice. He's got a battle station, which is making it a 6-hit roll.
You know, this sounds bad. I might just let the escort take this. Um, no, I should. I should. I've got. Yeah, I'll live. I'll take this roll. If I completely zonk, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but if you're in trouble, you can just fly off the map and not worry about it anymore.
No, like
And at
I'm
least you're
dead if I
up.
completely zonk.
You did not.
Okay,
You
I
have
got
4.
4 plus the evade that I didn't take. So I'm taking 2 damage. So 1 to my.
How are you taking 2?
I rolled 4 evades. I already converted. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I take
but so that's
1 to my reinforced hull and then 1 normal damage.
okay. But you had 6, and there's 4 here, and you had an evade.
I do not
To-
have an
oh,
evade token.
you did not evade. That's the problem.
Yep,
Okay, so that's why you're taking 2. I understand now.
because I sensor echoed.
Yeah, 1, 2. Bad advice. I'm sorry.
No, it's not bad advice. It's just we didn't quite. I mean, we did know where the battle cruiser was going to go. It just did he at least spend his evade to get this shot, or was it
Spent
a
his
battle
battle stations.
or battle station? Sorry.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did.
Okay. All right.
He had 5 hits and a battle stations.
Got it. Battle cruiser A shooting
Looks like
at
the closest one is your escort.
yeah, my escort. I'll absorb the shot as the endurance.
Okay, so 6 more dice, but he's got no action quality.
Yeah.
It's raw dice, and he got 1 crit.
Great. I'll spend and evade.
Okay.
Okay.
And now it's us, all the 6s. I think that your Vorcha or your Cavort ought to shoot first.
Yeah, it oughta.
With that torpedo and the scan and all the setup,
Yes.
I think he needs to get that shot off because
Okay.
it took 2 turns to get him there.
Yes. So spins the target lock, gets 5 dice, and I get to convert. Sorry, this also gets disabled. And then I get to convert a blank into a crit, which gets canceled. But that's okay.
Yeah, but that basically blank washes out, right? So
Yes.
okay, so that blank turns into a crit, but then gets wasted. So
So
we'll throw.
let the goal roll here.
He doesn't roll. You scanned
I
and you
scanned
shot
and
a
there's no
secondary one,
bonus. Right. So it's hit, crit, crit.
and that eliminates A's shields. So his shields are gone.
Well,
And
that
now the Vortex
sucks.
shoots with 7 dice.
Is it range one? No,
No, just 5 dice.
just 5. I'm like,
Hey, 7 would have been nice, okay?
it would have, and in hindsight, we probably should have had the Vorcha shoot first. All right.
Whoa! I love it!
Yeah, but that crit's
Oh,
gone.
I
Okay.
love it too. So that is a dead Geller.
That is a dead Galler.
What? What are the odds? I mean, I don't really want to calculate it, but holy cow, that was amazing.
That was good. That was okay. We got some hope here.
In all the missions of Alliance we've played, I think that was the best shot we've seen. Raw dice, 5 hits, all in. Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, that was good. If you had a second crit, it would have been more fun. But
I'll take
no,
it.
no, that's
It
really
was
good.
what we needed to win this mission. So now our whole strategy can change. Targets of opportunity only. I say we kill that bug that hasn't shot at us yet.
Yeah. Do you have okay? As the vengeance, do you have a shot at all?
I don't. I think I can shoot the Jim Hadar battle cruiser right in front of me, but barely. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. And I don't
Hold on.
have. No, I have no shots. So it's all you.
You are
I
correct.
can't.
You have nothing.
I can't turn it off.
Uh,
Am I floating over the map again by 4 inches or
no,
something stupid?
no.
Okay. But you have 3 dice that you can pump into Jim Hadar Bug A.
Okay, I'll at least take that. That's better than not.
If you can, like if you can wipe him out, then that's one less shot coming at you. Because I think no, he doesn't have
Hey, 3 hits.
3 hits. Oh dang! I think the other one missed you by a hair. I'm
Uh,
looking at his.
I think he's got my plastic. Because when I hover, if I highlight my ship base, I don't know. It does not have my cardboard. We can call that a miss.
Okay.
I yeah, let's call that a miss. That's I can't see
All
that
right.
it is a hit, and I can't like there's nothing. I think like maybe the line's like just on it, but I can't get a definitive. And
You scored.
he's got no action, so it's 2 damage
Yeah.
in.
You scored 2 damage. I did not grab. There we go. There's one. There's two. So, one more hit and that bug is toast. But at this point, I don't care anymore. I just want to get off the map and get out of here.
Yep, that's the priority. Whoever can get out gets out. Okay, so let's do attack ship A. Attack ship A gets me because I'm definitely closer than you.
4 dice.
Yep.
Here's the roll.
And I'll take it.
So that's 3. 2 hits and a crit. And
okay,
you dodged one of the hits. And okay, so the crit goes through and hits your shield.
Yep. That's fine. I got that. Okay. All good.
Okay.
Attack ship B is going to shoot at the Vorchaw's escort.
Which is down to 3 already, so I think the Vorchaw ought to take the hit.
Okay, it is range 1.
Right. So here, I'll just move these dice over where the combat's taking place.
Okay. Hey, nothing fancy. 1 hit.
Come on, evade. Yes.
Why did you get a second die?
Because I'm a cheater.
Okay.
Because I'm still rolling for the Intrepid. Dang it. All right, well, I'll roll this one. It seems luckier.
Or you used up all the luck from it the first time. Nope. Okay.
Hey,
cool. All right. C. Okay. C's the one we said no.
Yeah, and this one definitely doesn't, so we're good.
Correct. All right.
That's the end of that. So I think the Cavort ought to do a 4 straight and get off the map as fast as possible.
Except it's very durable. I'm okay with it moving slow and absorbing shots.
Okay. And then the rest of us ought to do...
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hurting, but it's still very durable.
Yeah, but I don't want it to die, and it's got 4 hits left.
It does. Well, currently it's not cloaked, so it has a little bit more.
Okay, it's got 6 hits left.
Okay, here, I can do like a 3 straight. I end up right at the edge of the map. If anybody chases me, fine. And if nobody chases me, no big deal.
Okay, I like it.
Then I'm like a tease.
I'm thinking the Vorcha ought to do like a 3 come about. It means no actions for him, but it puts everything in his front arc.
What round are we on? We just finished 4?
Yeah. So that gives him 5 rounds to get back off the map, and it
also means he's
from the middle
survive
of the map.
for it. I'd almost.
If he does a hard 2, he's going to crash into the battleship here. If he does a 2 the other way,
does he have a hard?
Which is actually
he has a hard 3, right? It's red.
He does. It is.
I'm just thinking that hard 3 puts him out more like here. And
I could always
him
turn this way, though. Then turn again, and then come off the map this way.
Yeah, if you wanted to do 2-2.
Then these guys would be chasing me the whole way off the map instead of going into the face of all of that. I mean, because he's going to get annihilated with 4 ships pointing at his nose.
He is.
So I'm thinking, I like your hard 3, but I think I'm going to go to the left.
Okay, take him and turn left.
Yeah. Hard 3.
And then, the Intrepid, I think I want to turn... I think I want to do a 3. A 3 to the right.
Should probably do the same as you. That would put both of us in this neck of the woods between all the stuff, right?
That's my hope.
These will be out of the way.
No, they're going to move first.
Right, so they're not going to be where your 3 lands. Well, he might be.
Or they are. We'll see.
Yeah. But then you'll be at point blank range and you're going to shoot first, so there's a chance you could wipe them out before they shoot you back.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm doing a hard 3 as well, so I'll be right behind you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. I think that's all 4 of us, yeah?
Okay, let's move some ships. Some.
So this one first.
Yeah, B goes first.
And closest is
It's over here. Yeah.
1 versus 3. So yeah, it's the escort in the side arc.
Side arc.
He rolled a 3 at close range.
So
is a hard 2 to the right.
Okay, that's B.
So that means these 2 are going to be chasing that. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, that's A. B. B's over here. I hit it.
You did him twice. There he is. But that's nice because that means these 2 are not going to be after the Vorcha anymore. They're coming after the Cavort.
Yeah.
And the Cavort can sensor echo further out of their arcs, hopefully.
Yeah.
After he moves.
Right now, he does not have a shot.
So, yes. But he does have range 3. So evade.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be evade.
All right, and then these 2 bugs over here.
This one's on C. So they're
front corner
over here, front corner.
On the left side.
Call that long range because they're not closing.
Okay, so that would be a 2 straight for them.
2 straight for C and D. Okay. 2
and
straight.
No shot. So and evades for both.
Okay. All right.
That takes care of those 2, and then I'm just gonna move your commander action down here for now.
I will. I'll get out of the way. Probably crunch. Yeah, that was a perfect crunch with the 3 turn. I got it coming in here. I knew exactly where I wanted to be, and so did the Jemadar.
Hey, but now you got prime shot at him.
Yeah.
So then the question is, where do you put your escort?
I think I bump here.
I agree.
I mean, I bump up there and then I back up. I think I put my escort
on this side because I don't think that's less likely for me to crunch than the back.
We'll do that, and then I don't have my actions. So, okay, we'll do that.
All right, make me crunch next.
Let's hope not.
Did I make it? Holy.
I don't know. You've now floated above the map. All right, here comes our pause. We'll be back in a moment.
I wonder why it does that.
All right, and we're back. So after re-examining this, the Vengeance did crunch into the escort of the Endurance. Should have put that escort behind us. Oh well. Life. Lesson learned. Ooh.
All right, I think I'm going to put my escort...
Yeah, so you redirect the battlecruiser to go for the corner arc. Or side arc.
Side arc. And so he'll spin around the back of us, I'm thinking, instead of coming after my Cavort.
Yeah.
And so then I need to move my Cavort, which should be a hard 3 to the left.
Yep.
And then his escort needs to move with him. And he gets no action because that's red.
Oh, because you did the 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's put the Ox Power out just to have it. And then lastly, the Gatnock has done a 4 straight. And I'm thinking just to
yeah, just to keep him close to these 2 yahoos.
And I'm going to take an evade. And I guess I'm going to... I could re-enable my torpedoes, or I could cloak. I think I cloak, just to...
Well, let's see. he doesn't have a shot, so the battle cruiser is probably the only one shooting at you.
Yeah, and I'm okay taking that cloak. So we'll take the
Okay.
cloak.
I can't turn that off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. There we go.
All right, so that brings us to these.
This battlecruiser B needs to do the 2-turn. That's up here. Battlecruiser B does a 2-turn.
Then he'll take his actions after we all move.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, did you move your support already?
Yep. Which is why I said I'll evade and cloak.
Got you.
Yeah.
And we played bumper cars.
And then
So
Battle
now-
Cruiser A needs to go. I mean, we're doing that slightly out of order, but it just makes sense with. Let's not forget what B's supposed to do.
Okay, so we got a 4 in the close range side arc, which is a hard 2 to the right for him.
Hard 2 to
And the
right.
bug that's in his wing.
Okay.
The bug crunch.
Okay. The bug crunches.
And that was a hard.
A has
I
a
think-
shot, so battle stations for A.
It was a red maneuver, so no action.
Oh. Okay. Even better.
He does have a shot on you.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hope.
Oh, no, he
Real-
doesn't.
Well, I'm over him, and he does actually overlap the back corner ever so slightly.
Yeah. Even if he didn't, he's got 360, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then that would target me instead of you.
Okay. Well, he's going to shoot me now with 6 dice because it's range 1.
Fabulous.
You and I have very different definitions of fabulous.
No, I think we have the same. It's just mine is, leaking sarcasm pretty well, I think.
Better find an engineer to repair that.
Yeah.
You've got
You can't be leaking.
you've got a coolant leak.
All right, here's the roll with no. Oi. Okay,
Yeah.
4.
I've had worse. I've rolled better. 4 shields.
Yeah.
I'm left
Hey.
with 1.
How about I give you one of those back on this turn and just not take actions for the rest of the game?
I mean, well, let's see how it all goes. Battlecruiser B needs to shoot at the, technically the escort. My question is, do I want my escort just to go boom?
I don't want it to, because we still have 3 escorts that are getting shot at over here.
Yeah,
Safe is better than sorry. How dead can you get?
I can
You're
take
close.
3 damage.
You have 2 on your. You
I
only have
have-
1. You can take 4.
Well, no, if I take 4, I'm dead.
Oh, that's right. I see what you're saying now.
So I can take 3.
Okay.
And the cruiser's rolling 6. I get 6 defense dice. I mean, the odds exist. I do have an evade. Okay, fine. I'll take it. I'll take the shot. Just roll poorly, would you?
I will. Well, he's got a battle stations. That's gonna be hard.
Roll poorly.
Oh, I don't want you to die.
I don't want to die either.
So what do you think the odds are of getting the other 3 escorts off? Because I'd rather throw the escort away than you.
As long as we can... Well, remember, we only need to get 2 of them off.
Right. But with this many dice, your escort's guaranteed to die almost. You know what I mean? With only 2
yes.
it's not gonna make it.
And I've got... I'd say I've got about a 70% chance to live.
Okay with those odds? It depends. I mean, say I roll all 6 of these and they're all hits. and then you've got a third of your dice, so 2 of them are going to be evades.
Then I'm
So you're dodging 3 out of 6, and then you're
I'm
taking 3 hits.
yeah. It depends on what the crits are. So I make the roll. I'll live. I'll take it on the cavort.
Okay. Well, I
Okay,
rolled a blank for you.
you rolled 2 blanks for me.
Yeah, you know. Why are you only rolling 5? Oh, there's the
No,
6.
there's 6
Okay, so you dodged 3,
plus my
and
evade is 4.
the crit is knocked away by the evade. Sweet.
Okay,
So you
and I'll time token
managed.
that just in case.
Oh, okay,
I
love it.
mean, it doesn't matter. I know I'm not getting shot, but okay. Then the right call was made. Even yeah, it just took some luck.
Yeah. All right. The other battle cruiser has no shot. No, he shoots you.
No, he already
In the
shot me.
Okay, so we've done both of them.
Yeah. Now we get to shoot.
Now it's our turn. So, which one can I shoot with the vengeance?
Well,
Because
here
that one.
first the cavort has no shot, so I'm going to get my scan
Okay, sounds good to me.
just so I
The
don't forget
Vorcha
to do it.
has no shot either. I have a shot on the back bug, and you do too. So between the two of us, we should be able to wipe it out.
On C.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
I
take the
have just
shot
the back.
first. You have better quality, so you you have better shots at getting the crits. Thus, why I should try to strip shields.
Okay.
And I do get
I
a
like.
5th die. Come back.
Well, if you throw it all the way across the table. There we go.
That's why I had to scream, come back. Uh, well, I rolled 2.
Okay. That's enough to strip his shields if he doesn't roll any defense dice.
Yeah.
He rolled 1. So,
And he spins his evade.
okay, well, thanks for stripping his evades for me.
I tried.
Which one is that? Is that this one?
C.
Are
No,
they labeled?
nothing. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh, C's out here.
Oh, okay.
That's A and then B. Yeah.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
and I
take
guess
this.
technically Battlecruiser A is within range 1 to 2 of it, and Battlecruiser A gives them an extra defense die.
Well, let's just roll the battle stations again.
Yeah. Yeah.
He dodged another one.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess he
No.
gets his evade token back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, he's at range 1 of me too. So I will roll this. And I will re-roll that. Oof. Okay, 2. And he's rolling 3 defense dice.
Mm-hmm.
My disabled token went away.
Yeah, I stole it from my photon torpedoes.
Okay.
And he rolled 2.
Okay, so we did nothing.
Yeah, Bug C did not want to die.
So, like I said, I think what I'd like to do is give you a shield because I
Oh.
still have them, and I
Okay.
may not on the next turn.
Okay. I
So
appreciate that.
I'm just hand a shield over and take an auxiliary power and put 3 time tokens. I'll just put 2 because I took one off. It's the end phase, yeah?
Yeah. Because none of the bugs have shots. Is that Bug C Bug C has a shot.
Oh, well then I jumped the gun and gave you a shield. I shouldn't have.
You did.
But Bug
Okay,
C is
so
shooting probably you, huh?
yeah.
With 4?
Uh-huh. Oh, here.
All right. Here they are.
Uh-huh.
Hit crit.
Okay. I had 1 shield at the time. My keyboard doesn't want to let me roll dice. There we go. So I lost a shield and then you gave me a shield.
So you should have just one shield now.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. All right, so back to the in-phase stuff I was doing. We're going to put a mission token on turn 5. Apparently a whole stack of mission tokens. Okay. There's a whole lot of stuff to clean up. Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think the Cavort ought to just fly off the map.
Yeah, I'm tired of risking death with the Cavort.
I'm thinking I want to do a 6 straight and not worry about that auxiliary power token.
Okay.
That'll put a. I think if you do a 6 straight, you're flying off the edge, so you're going to need to turn or bank.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whatever the largest bank I have is. I think I've got a. The Intrepid should have a 4 bank, but it doesn't. It has a 3 bank.
And the Vorcha's got to survive the onslaught of everybody.
Yeah, so what? The Vorcha's doing a.
I was going to do a hard 2, but he's got an Ox, and I would like to be able to do actions again, but I don't think now is the time. I'm going to do a hard 2.
Okay. Get at least kind of pointed the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Vengeance is a 6 straight.
Okay.
I think we're good.
I mean, we got at least a plan here. Okay.
So this bug chooses his action or target first.
Yeah.
And he's at 6 here, and he's at 5-8 here. So he's coming after my escort.
Yeah. That's okay.
And that's in the front left corner.
Yep.
And he rolled a 5. At long range would be a 3 bank to the left then.
Okay. Got him.
And I'm gonna grab a 3 bank so we don't forget and put it by the big guy.
Nice.
And then these 2 bugs need to choose, and this one is. It looks like you're in the front corner.
Yes.
So we'll roll again. 3 front corner is a 1 bank to would be his left. Both of them on their left. 1 bank, and evades for both of them.
Okay. What bang or what action did B do?
He's got an escort, so it would be a battle stations.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. I think we get the Cavort off now.
Yeah. Well, that was straightforward. The Rotaran has fled the map.
With 1 escort ship, so we're halfway to getting all of the points.
Yep. So here, we'll put that over here with our escort.
I just moved the 2 ships because neither one of them actually have an action at this point.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to put my escort in front of myself here.
There you go.
Or do I want to do that? It probably doesn't matter. And then this escort, let's put him in front of me. That way he's not
attention.
I don't want to increase this bug's range bonus.
I agree with that.
So I'm in range 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it would matter, actually. But we'll get it.
But it might become me getting targeted instead of you, so.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah. That's the only thing left here. Is me moving out there.
I'm going to decrease the range by putting him on the far side of you.
Actually, if I come into the inside, I can take the shot and I can command or evade.
Okay. Well, you can commander evade anyway with him over here.
Right, but I can be the one to take getting shot with 2 evade dice.
So, so can your escort. It doesn't matter where he is.
Right, right, but at least then I've
But
got the defense.
it, it doesn't change the range by putting him on any side of you anyway. So,
If he's
although
you're the
this guy,
target, unless like here you're closer.
that's true.
So if I go like this, now I'm closer. I'm going to be the one getting shot.
Okay.
So that
Well,
was my only thought. Is I
all
can be
right.
the kind of
My concern though is this battle cruiser hasn't moved yet.
yeah,
Is that going to put you closer to him and have 3 ships shooting at you then?
probably.
Because I can take one shot.
Okay, then I'll
I can take a shot where you would be taking 3,
okay.
and I'd rather not have you die.
I'd rather not die either.
So yeah, I think me taking a shot from a bug with 3 dice is better than, and you taking 2
Yeah, yeah.
is better than you taking 3. So
Okay,
anyway,
we'll go with it.
unless the Vorcha is closer, let's measure that before we come up to our final decision. I got 9-8 here, and I got 9-6 here. So you're still closer.
Unless you put the escort on the inside.
Which I can still do.
And then you've got an
8.
8-3.
So now these guys are coming after the Vorcha instead,
And
which
that's
means now
trickier. The
now
turn
now
to
you
get
can
there
put
is
this
messier.
here. Oops. So now we can do this, and you're more able to take that shot than me.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And then this guy is coming in too with a 3 bank.
Yeah, probably looking at you. But
Right.
okay, I like it.
Okay.
Let's figure out this battle cruiser. Close ship is me. I am in the corner arc, or sorry, side arc,
Yeah.
long range.
Okay. He rolled a 4 in the side arc at, you said closing or departing?
Long, yeah, departing.
Okay, so fleeing is a hard 2 to the right for both of those. He crunched. He crunched on the crunch.
Yeah,
So I think we can just move the battle cruiser back because he'll be clear.
yeah.
Right
Okay.
about there.
So the
And
attack
then
ship will
he'll.
get a battle station.
Oh, I thought we put the escort over here, so we aimed at the wrong ship.
We did. Okay.
So it would be his rear corner instead with a
Yeah.
4. And a rear corner with a 4 at long range is a hard 3 to the left instead.
Hard 3 to the left.
Which means he won't crunch this time, and neither will he.
And they have no
And
shots.
no shots, but bad guys in range, so evades for both of them.
Because the 360 fire is only at 1 to 2. Yeah.
Right.
And we don't care about those guys because we didn't need to kill them.
Okay. So,
All that we need to
you
do, B needs to 3 bank to the left. Definitely
and
has a shot.
yeah, at range 3 though.
Yeah.
Okay. So There we go. Okay, so he's going to shoot first. 5 dice into my vengeance.
Okay. Oop. Okay. Sorry.
He's going to battle stations.
Yeah. 4 and a crit.
I evaded 1.
So 3 and a crit.
Okay, so 2 shields.
Oh, okay. Phew.
And then a hit crit.
Hit. Crit.
I got the crit.
Injured captain.
Okay.
Well, you're
That
not. You
doesn't
can't
matter.
be battle hardened anymore, and you'll be out of here. So that's fine.
Okay. I'm good with that. So the bug is going to shoot at you, but we're not. Does this bug have a shot on the Vorcha?
No.
No shot. No shot. No shot. How about this bug C?
Nope.
No shot. Okay, so the only thing left to shoot is this bug, and it'll be at your escort or you.
Wait, that means I have a range 2 shot back at it first.
Yes, you do.
Ha. I'll spend my battle stations and then battle harden to keep it. Okay.
Okay, 1 hit.
That's A. This is B.
Not liking you right now.
It doesn't want to let me grab just 1 shield. That was the problem. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so now his shot back at you with the 3 dice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, he rolled 2 with the battle stations.
Okay.
So battle stations token spent. You don't even have to roll.
I do because I have operations officer.
Okay.
So if I can keep 1, keep both, in fact.
Yeah. And then you can only heal 1, though.
Yeah. So at the end phase, I'll heal 1 to get a shield back.
All right. And that's the end of round 5. We're on to round.
Yep.
Oh, no, that was round 6.
That was 6. Sorry. Yep.
Okay, so we're on to round 7.
Okay.
Oi.
Well, you're gone.
You think a 3 will get me off? Yeah.
It doesn't
Like a 3
matter.
bank?
Just
I guess the
scoop.
6 straight would get me off, too.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll 6 straight, because that's more of a guarantee.
My question is, if I go straight, do I end off? I think I end up in the off the side rather than the top. I think that's just the way I'm angled. I'm trying
Do you
to do
think
this
the
without
Vorcha need actions?
what?
Do you think the Vorcha is going to need actions before the end of the game?
I mean, I think evading might help it, but I think right now his goal is
Get
get.
off the map, and
Yeah, but
he's
if you
really
keep
far
going
away.
straight, you will end up off the side, not the top.
Right, so the question is, do I bank now and give them more time to catch up to me, or do I go straight now and bank later?
I think they always find a way to catch up no matter what you do. That's the sucky part.
All right, so then I'll bank.
Yeah. Bank now, get
And
your action.
a 2 bank is green, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to 2 bank to the left, and that covers me.
Okay.
What are you doing with your vengeance? Because I'm down on the dial, so I can just click them in.
Or on the endurance, give me a 3 bank to the right.
Okay, I got you. 3 bank right.
I just have to move after you do, because I'm going to end up right where you are.
Okay. And the cavort's already off, so we're
Yep.
not worried about dialing him in.
Yep. We
All
can
right.
just.
We are dialed in. I'm going to clean up some of the tokens and things.
Yeah. Leave mine.
Deal.
Okay.
Get these dice out of the way here.
All right. So that brings us to ship B.
Right. Front arc, range 2, and fleeing.
Fleeing, yeah.
And front arc, range 2, fleeing is 4 straight.
Crunch.
He crunched. We can just back him off. Right there. It's good.
Okay.
No action for him, and so this guy will be a 4 straight as well. So let me grab a maneuver token.
Yeah.
And just put it by him so we don't forget.
Okay.
And then that means these 2 bugs are next. Based on...
Close is going to be back, yeah. 6-8 versus, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's...
so is that... Ooh. It's the rear corner, though.
Yeah, it's the escort. It's rear corner.
Rear corner long range with the 6 is too hard to... which rear corner was it? The left corner?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a left. A hard left.
Hard left 2.
3. Hard left 3.
Oh.
Oh, no. You're right. I'm sorry. It's at long range. I'm reading the wrong one.
Okay. Hard left 2.
Hard left 2 because it's at long range.
Okay. I kind of heard a crunch. Yeah, D crunched.
Okay.
I'll undo. That's the only way that's going to come in nice.
Here. Yeah, I'll do that because can't move the ship. Right there.
So he's clear here. And I think like right here is where he has problems. Because he can't make that last turn.
Nope.
So I think he can get to about here.
Okay. You got him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm clear.
It's weird, but it's like that's where he goes to complete the turn.
And because his backside swung into the big ship. All right. And so his friend...
Yeah, C...
He made it.
Does have a shot at the very tip there, so that's going to be a battle station.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 of them.
My mouse wants to double click stuff.
I am going to go ahead and move the Vorcha first.
Okay.
Clear that Ox. And then I'm going to take an evade.
Yeah.
I would love it if I could sensor echo right now.
And maybe put your escort out.
Yeah. Yeah, I like him over there. That's fine.
Just to not add anything. Okay. And then you want to leave the map?
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of my second action with my Vorcha. But there's not a whole lot I can do because...
You can't cloak, thus you can't sensor echo. You could target lock.
I could.
You got...
If there's anything... Yeah, I can get him and him.
There you go. Hey, it might help. Might help me make a shot.
Okay. Let me... Goodness. Okay, so I'm going to put one on this bug over here and one on this battle cruiser here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fly off the map now.
Okay.
And I would say where did I even go?
I think you're in the blue box.
Oh, well, that's why I can't see me. But that means mission requirements are met because 2 of our escorts made it off safely.
There we go. I got you.
Oh, where are you putting...
I put everybody out over here.
Okay. There, 2 escorts. We're good.
Okay. So now it's just a matter of do more people get points?
Right. Well, isn't that 3 anyway? Yeah, 3. So everybody just got 2.
Yeah.
Even if they die, you get at least 2. And the 2 that made it off get 3.
Yes, but I'm selfish. I want 3. This Miranda's going to hang out over here.
Where does that put you range-wise?
Annoying.
You're in the range. You're in the 3 band.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to
You want to
commander evade.
I like that plan.
Oh, for want of Admiral Forrest to like 1 bank and just be out.
Right?
That's yeah. Okay. That means battle cruiser B can do its 4 straight. Yeah.
I'll follow.
With battle station.
That is really close range.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's gonna hurt.
Okay. I am liking that really far away, though. That's super
and
handy.
then battlecruiser A says
Looks like light arc at extreme range.
Yep.
That'll be a hard 3 to the left, so no action for him. You double tapped.
Oh.
The battle cruiser turned twice. There you go. And he gets no action, but the bug can do a 3 hard, and it's a white, so he still gets to
Battle station.
battle station. Yep.
Okay. Battle cruiser catches you at the edge corner.
I was really hoping that would not be the truth.
Well, you know, if you're a teenager, all you got to say is, "Well, my truth is that the battle cruiser didn't overlap me."
Right.
Oh, really?
Hey, that's a lot of crits.
That's. I want to roll like a battle cruiser when I grow up.
Hey,
Wait,
too bad I couldn't take battle stations.
What let you roll a 3rd die?
Apparently I'm cheating again. I still think I'm an intrepid.
Okay.
That's my fault.
That's okay. You rolled poorly, so. Hey, that's better.
So I cancel these 2 and take 2 crits.
Yes.
Oh, on my reinforced hull.
Yeah, but they're crits. So that's a direct hit.
Okay, so that one was the hit then, and this will be the 2nd crit.
A console fire. That's something we're gonna have to pay attention to. Okay.
And I'm shooting nothing. You have a shot, or this other battle cruiser has a shot.
Battlecruiser's got to attempt to murder me. Hold on. I have 2 shields and 2 evades. It has what, 6 dice?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll take the shot. It can't
Are you
kill
sure?
me.
Okay.
It can't kill me. It's fine.
Looks like 4 hits.
Okay. And I get 2. I'll just steal your 2 here. I'll spin the battle station and use battle harden to keep it, and then spend both my evades.
No damage for you.
Yep, and take a whole lot of nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
And now this bug shooting 3 at me.
Wait. I get a shot.
Oh, I'll let you.
I'm not sure it's any good.
It's your primary arc, so
Hey,
5 dice.
I like that. So I get 5 dice back at it. I mean, it's not going to make any difference. Battlecruiser B is really annoying. Uh, oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. It only protects friendlies. It doesn't protect itself. Hey, I'm going to use that Klingon target lock.
Okay.
Hey, I got toys. I might as well use them. Okay.
Okay. Well, that landed you 2 more hits, so.
I got 4 hits.
On his 1
defense die. Yeah.
Die.
I got 4 hits. I stripped his shields.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it
Now
doesn't mean anything, but it makes me feel a little bit better.
You can throw these 3 at me. With this bug is shooting me, yeah.
And it is range 2. Ouch, I am sorry.
You gotta stop being so mean to my Vorcha.
I would love to stop being so mean to your Vorcha. Because here's a hit, and then you got the crit.
Yeah.
Structural damage. That's not good.
No, I need to get off this map, and soon.
Yeah, you got 2 durability left.
Yeah, I'm not... Is this guy able to shoot me? Because that would suck.
Yep.
Dadgummit.
Good news, you still get a defense die. Bad news. Those 2 battle stations are hits.
I may not make it off the map.
Hey, good news.
All right.
You live.
Yeah. All right. I can't take any more.
B did not have a shot on me. Okay. That was the end of round 7.
7.
You got 2 rounds, 2 moves to get off the map.
Yeah. Is a 4 straight going to get me out of arc? Are these idiots chasing me, though?
No, but...
Just let me know you're done. Otherwise, I'll remind you...
Or a 3 bank, even. I don't know.
This is a reminder.
I don't know.
It's like a 3 bank off to the right, but then they're just going to come screaming in.
Otherwise...
Yeah.
But if I could get out of the way of that battle cruiser, it might be better for me. I'm going to do a 4 straight. And you know what? I'll let the escort take a hit if I'm...
Yes.
You know.
There you go. Yeah, the escort can take a shot, maybe 2 shots for you.
Only got 3 left.
Doesn't matter. It's use it until it's dead.
Yeah. Keep me at 5. Okay.
I'm gonna set a move. It doesn't much matter what I do, but
Well, you can't do a 1 straight, and I think that's the only thing that would fail to get you off the map. So.
Yeah. Well, I leave the map in style every time. It's with a 6 straight.
Gotcha.
All right. There's just a theme to this. It's the little running jokes, right?
All right. So we're both planned.
Yep.
This bug. Can we consider these 2 a broken format? No, they're still sort of pointed at you.
I mean, B's taken damage.
Oh, well, then they're not in formation anymore.
But it hasn't taken hull damage.
Okay. Then they're still in formation.
Has B taken... No, B hasn't taken... No, they both just taken shield damage. A has taken hull damage. So I think A and the battle cruiser A might be a broken formation.
So we can move him by himself.
Yeah, let's
front arc, long range.
Yeah.
2.
4
That's
straight.
bad. It's a 4 straight. Oh, wrong ship.
You're right.
Oi.
I think you're going to end up out of arc, though.
Yeah. Well, that is handy. Okay, then these 2 together. Yes. Oh, no. This bug is the next one, and they're still in formation.
Yep.
And you're close.
Yep.
In the corner or the side?
More of me's in the corner.
Okay, so front corner at range 2.
Yes.
And departing or closing? I guess we're departing.
Departing
So it's a 2 bank
to the
right.
right.
Towards you. To the right. He's off the map.
Yep, but he went off on his own edge.
Yep, so he's out.
Yes, so he's out.
And then the Jem'Hadar battle cruiser is going to do a 2 bank as well and chase you off the map.
Come on.
Which I like, because that means he's not pointed at me. Okay, that makes it our turn. No, these two have to go still.
Yes, C and D.
I need to roll a 6, so they go super slow.
Or a 5. Oh, no, they're in the corner arc.
Okay.
Yeah, long range.
Oh, I rolled a 1. So, a 1 at long range is a 2 straight. That's actually handy.
They're both going to battle station because they have...
They have me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got you.
But this may be the only one shooting at me with the way things turned out, so that's handy. Okay. Let's get you off the map, because, success.
Yes, I do a 6 straight. Fly off the map into Dominion territory. Wait, that's not how that goes. It's a success. That is now 3 escorts that survived.
Okay, I'm only getting shot at by the 1 bug.
Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna...
Leave them out there. Yeah.
Evade. Can I take... I can't give the evade to the escort, can I?
No.
Well...
Oh, wait. Put the escort in front of you. Because the attack ship A would have the escort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take an evade. But I'm going to let the escort take the hit.
That's fine.
And we may lose an
dead at the start of the combat phase.
Say that again?
The console room fire.
Oh, okay.
Or the console fire at the start. Oh, that's what you can do. Action, flip this card face down. That's your second action.
Okay, we're
Flip
going to
your
do that.
console fire. So that you don't die.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no shots.
We got to move... let me move Battle Cruiser B.
He's going to take him off the map on our side, so he's going to fly back in.
Yep, so he... You know what? He does that. But he's going to back up and then turn, and he just lives right there.
That's good. Okay.
Which gives him no shot.
I'm loving it.
Okay.
Okay, so the only shot of the round is this guy.
Okay, and you said the escort's taking it.
Yeah, otherwise I die. So, we can lose an escort.
We can lose an escort. 2 hits.
Plus, the escort rolls more defense dice than I do, so.
Yep. 1
okay,
hit.
he takes 1 hit, and he's down to 2.
Yep.
All right, that's fixed.
Okay, that was the end of round 8.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I'm going to do a 4 straight, get off the map, and I'm just going to do it. I engaged.
Yeah.
I'm off the map. We win.
All right, awesome.
And all 4 escorts survived. We should get 5 points for that.
You know what? I'm okay with that house rule. Wait, 4. I'm okay with giving us 1 more point. 1 more point for that.
Okay, I can live with 4 points.
1 more point.
Oh. Anyway, that's awesome. I'm super excited that I got 3 points. Finally, something to play with.
Yeah. Ooh, how do I want to run this now? This is like there be toys. Um, so I wanted to look at torpedo fusillade because I know how useful that can be, and knowing what's
Well,
coming.
what's our next mission looking like?
Our next mission is the invasion of Beta Z, which starts with uh, 3 Cardassian Glens, and then throughout the game we'll get 2 more bugs, a bug, a battle cruiser, then a battle cruiser and a bug, and then lastly 2 more bugs. But we have to cover a fleet withdrawal. A fleet and at least half rounded up of the Miranda class ships must survive and escape. And the Miranda class are going to be 2 2 3 zeros. So very, very weak. Uh, and we have 10 rounds to get off a certain edge of the board, the right edge of the board. Um, each player receives 1 XP. Each player, we get an extra XP for each battle cruiser that we destroy as well. So basically, we need to be durable, but we also need to kill stuff. And I think if we can get like some 360 fire or rear arc coverage, that will help us.
Oh, I should put 2 of my points into a dorsal phaser array.
I mean, it would definitely help.
We want to strip. Do we want to strip their defense dice with scan tokens, or should I keep my tactical officer?
No, I like your tactical officer. I think that's a good play. Torpedo Fusilade's going to cost 4 points on the cavort.
But does he already have a weapon?
He does. He has the photons. So it's only 1
No.
more point.
Oh, I see the cavort. Wouldn't we want it on the bigger one, the Vorcha?
Ideally, can we get 5 weapon points on the Vorcha?
Well, we currently have 2, right?
Right, but then we
No.
lose the ability for everybody else to use the Vorcha's target locks.
That's true. But if the Vorcha is shooting torpedo fusillade, then he's throwing, 7 dice a couple of times, right? Because
No,
reckless assault.
it's a secondary weapon. But
Okay,
he
so
gets
reckless assault doesn't work.
Yeah, he gets to use you get to attack everybody in your forward arc, and you make a separate attack roll 1 time. So, I mean, the
With
cavort,
5 dice
if the cavort
every
can
attack.
pull that off,
The cavort has 3 points in weapons, so it would only be 2
no, it's only
to get the.
1. It costs primary weapon
Oh,
value.
because it's cheaper on the
Yeah.
cavort. Yeah.
So I think that's where I spend at least 1 point.
Okay. Throw the torpedoes away and change it out for a fusillade. Um,
I mean, I like everything else I have going on the cavort. I'm really tempted to just go and I should look at talents. If there's Klingon talents that fight with honor, that's not bad. Glory to the Empire. Oh, if you bump, you get a 50-50 to give him a damage.
hey, what's that? Isn't there a Klingon one that says you get to do a crit if they hit you with a crit?
Yeah, eye for an eye. If the ship suffers a face-up damage card, and the attacking ship's in your primary arc, discard this card to deal the attacking ship a crit. Even if it has active shield, so it goes through the shields. And that's 2 points, right? So
Part of
that's
me,
eye for an eye.
part of me wants to put it into crew, or no. My son that built the Vorcha was wanting to do a Negvar
Oh, get up to the Negvar.
instead of the Vorcha, but the Negvar,
You gotta get to Captain Skill 8, I think.
yeah. But I could do that with 3 points because I'm on 6.
Oh, okay. Right, and then everything stays exactly the same. You just have
Yeah,
a slightly more durable, more
because
defensive ship.
isn't the Negvar like 6 or 7 hull?
Yes, I think it's 6. Hold on, I've got Utopia open. Let me. The Negvar is a 5162.
So I
You
get
get
1 extra hull,
you get one extra hole
and
for all your work.
I'll be a captain skill of 8
That's not bad.
and keep everything else the same. All right, that's my play. We're gonna do that.
I'm gonna take the Cavort up to skill 7. I think that's my go. So
Okay,
bring in
and
torpedo
I'm gonna
fusillade and skill 7.
and the vengeance is putting 3 into weapons, so I can take a weapon.
Okay. I think I think I'm gonna go on the endurance, and I want to get up to skill 7. So that's 2 of my points. And I'm not sure what to do with the last of the points. Like an eighth point, or sorry, an eighth crew point doesn't really net me anything. Um, a fourth weapon point doesn't do anything, and a fourth tech point doesn't really do anything. I don't. Is there a 1 point Fed tech? Oh, I had the Fed cards down here.
I moved them down there because it was
No, you're
easier to
good. Um,
find.
oh, I did want to get to enhanced targeting, but I don't think that's going to happen this box. Um, I need like.
Oh, I can't pull dorsal phaser array out for myself, so I'm just gonna copy the one on the table.
Okay. Oh, I can have impulse upgrade. My two banks, all my twos would be green. I don't think that makes much of a difference because nobody gives me ox power. That would be what one more tech point would do to me. Um, I do get. I do have 3 points for a talent now, though.
I need to find where the Vorchas are.
Be
Here we go.
wing leader. Reroll a battle station. Yeah, we're probably gonna stick together, right?
I mean, that seems to be our play most of the time.
Great. I'm gonna go for wing leader with battle hardened. I think. I evasive pattern delta is tempting because at the combat phase I could spend an evade token beside the ship, discard the card, and perform a maneuver with a speed of 2. So I could get out of a bad situation. But
So,
no.
do Negvars 2 different versions? Yeah, we want this one. It's got more stuff.
Yep, we want the double crew weapon tech
Yeah, that's the one.
starting Negvar. All right, I think I'm good with wing leader. Then I'll spend my bonus point for the second skill 7 captain. That way, later on, I can get up to skill 9, 8, 9. Because I think my ultimate goal is to go sovereign, but it's not happening this book. It'll happen next book.
And then the Romulans.
Then the
And then
Romulans.
the real question is, do we stick with Klingons and Federation, or do we have a Didiridex join our fleet?
Ooh, I don't know. We could even up it to be a 5-player game if we wanted to build a Romulan from scratch.
Yeah.
Or we could retire a ship and bring in a Romulan type thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that as we go. I think we're fairly happy with where we're at with this fleet. Join us next time for the invasion of Beta Z. Can we survive? Can we help out the 10th fleet and keep them covered? It's exciting. I wasn't expecting this to go as well as it did. So, and no, we did not give ourselves a 4th bonus point. We thought about it, but it would be kind of nice. But no, we kept it legal to the book. All right. Hey, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.